Google Slides makes it very easy to make lists. Why would you need to make a list? Well, sometimes a teacher asks you to create a numbered list of your favorite activities, and sometimes a teacher will ask you to make a table of contents or a bibliography or an outline, something that requires you to use a list format. You'll get a lot more of that as you get older in school. There's two ways that you can make a list. But the first way, you always need a text box. I'm going to create a text box to start with, which we're very used to doing by now. And then I need to create a numbered list of my favorite activities. There's two ways to get to the numbered list. The first is here under the numbered list, or I can go to Format, Bullets and Numbering, choose Numbered List. There's various formatting that you can choose, and they all depend on what you're making your list for. For a list for something like this, just a simple list, this first one or the second one will be just fine. If you are using one maybe in high school or in college, they have different requirements depending on their formatting styles for their paper writing, in which case you may need this one or this one. I don't recall any of them that need these two. But we're going to just go ahead and use this one because it's the easiest. So it needs to be your favorite activities. It says group them by topic. For example, if your favorite activities are soccer, skateboarding, and basketball, those are all sports. So my headline is going to be sports, not spots, sports. Okay. Then underneath sports, I have my favorite sports, which are soccer, skateboarding, and basketball. Okay. But we want those to be indented a little so that we can see that sports is what's sort of the umbrella over those other little things. So I'm going to go back up to soccer, and I'm going to either hit my tab button on my keyboard or this increase indent right here. When I do that, you'll see it pops over and it turns to an A. The nice thing about using lists is it automatically renumbered the things below it. So if I pop this one over, it becomes a B, and basketball is now my 2. Basketball is still a sport, so I've got to pop it over. Animals need their own top line. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the decrease indent on my animals. It becomes a 2 now. Now I can type my favorite animals, which are elephants, cats, and dogs. I need one more grouping, and I'm going to do my favorite places to visit. But again, it needs to be a top line. How do I make it a top line? I go back to decrease my indent, hit enter, hit increase indent, and I've got London, Tanzania, Tanzania, and Iceland. Now that's how you'd make a list.